Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our Grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Trivia Master Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia. Looks like the dimensional veil's peeking through a little bit behind you, intern Charlene.
Sorry about that. Sorry. Everyone having fail troubles.
Yes, Nate Online is correct. This is Grand Trivia, the only show in any dimension where points do matter and losing will cost you everything. That's right. It's the only show on Twitch where we destroy a planet every single week. With me, as always, is intern Celsius, who's not loving the temperature right now in the studio.
Hello. Yes, we have entered the late Cretaceous period. So, not ideal.
Not ideal.
But I am evolving. Fluval, thank you so much. I know that thank you. I'm glad that I earned the right to speak. I'm
Yes.
so glad. But look, I'm like evolving, so I should be adapting to the temperature soon. I am not sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Intern
much,
Kelvin
Argyle.
is here. Hello, intern
Hi,
Kelvin.
I'm intern Christy. Hi, I'm intern Christy. Hello.
Oh, great question,
I'm
the
intern
Argyle. Do
Christy.
you have feathers?
Do I have feathers? Not yet. I expect we'll get there, though. I expect that one will be coming next. Where, things are moving quickly in this whole
Yes.
research and flying through space around the planet, but somehow taking on the geological conditions of that planet into the studio that can only be perceived and sensed by interns and not by any of the aquarium
I feel
who
great.
we serve. Yes, I'm very glad.
Definitely
that you
not
do.
too
I'm
hot
intern
at
Christy.
all.
Hi, I'm intern Christy. Hi, I'm intern Christy. Hi, hello. Do the feathers?
Oh, my.
Do the feathers?
What a
match the
saucy
flippers?
question.
Well, friends, we're going to be learning about all sorts of dinosaur appendages this week. That's right. Isn't that right,
That's
Fluval?
right. It's dinosaur
It's
trivia.
Dinosaur Week.
And you can join our game by typing !trivia or using this handy dandy QR code here to join our game.
Sassy Jazz.
Sassy Jess.
Sassy Jazz. Fluval.
What?
Fluval, do you want to explain to everyone what happened to your dinosaur outfit? Do you
It's
wanna
extinct.
explain? It went extinct.
My dinosaur outfit went extinct.
He did ask that we evolve it. Personally, and then he destroyed the planet. It was so fun. Especially,
It was very fun.
Especially how you didn't tell us, so we couldn't get footage of it. It was so fun. Good. I love that, Fluval.
There
I love
we
that.
go.
There we go. Yeah, you look like you run a theme park now, right?
My scientists
Fluval
were so
loves
preoccupied
docking.
with if they could, they never stopped to ask if they should. Just like Stephen Premmel has never stopped to ask if he should keep slandering a being
Precisely.
beyond his comprehension.
Well, I mean, Fluval, you do like docks, you do like boats, you do like being on boats.
Yes, but the ocean is not for humans.
No, it is not for humans. It's not for humans.
But hello to Hugh!
Hi, Hugh!
Dinotherium from the void.
Oh.
Lick a lot of puss.
Like a lot of puss.
Pebbles,
Wow.
extincted, bootleg Bartosaurus, Dr. Innate Malcolm.
Click, clack, Fluval, click, clack. Fluval, any comment on how the dinosaurs went extinct except for the ones that swim? Click, click, click.
Land-based creatures just don't get it.
They just don't get it.
Only
They just don't get
sealife.com.
it. Only sealife.com. Oh, only sealife.com?
Yeah, like farmers only.
Oh.
Sealifeonly.com. Land animals just don't get it.
I didn't know you were on the market for that kind of
Oh, I'm not.
relation.
We just get together and gloat about how we're better than people on land.
I mean, you are better than people on land, sure.
Hello,
I
modern
mean,
crocodile.
Yes, you are. Modern crocodile, welcome.
This is Horde Jedi, I know this. And a
Googling
dino named
dinosaurs.
Mutaburosaurus.
Oh,
Oh,
I made
that's a
farmers
worthy
only to make a mean
sacrifice,
ones. I
the
love that.
Argyle.
I love that. Did you get contacted?
Yes.
Were you contacted by any farmers? I heard there's only farmers there.
That's what I've heard.
And people who sign up to make memes.
Oh, yes. It's farmers and meme lords.
Yes. Did they name a price for the wizard, Fluval?
This was... Do you know what this is in reference to?
I have absolutely
Alice
no idea.
asked how much to get us to watch The Wizard starring Fred Savage live on stream after trivia. Because it's relevant to this week's trivia because it has dinosaurs in it, and it sure does. It also has the power glove, which is so bad.
So bad.
Studio Cat didn't like that idea, I
Yeah,
guess.
Studio Cat did not like that idea if you can hear the destruction that he just caused.
And it also has Jenny Lewis. Great point, Stephen Prumble. Yes, it famously has dinosaurs.
Famously has dinosaurs. But you know what else has dinosaurs?
What?
This trivia game.
This trivia game, and so why don't we get it underway?
Yes! I don't know
Here.
who Jerry Lewis is.
Jenny Lewis, not Jerry Lewis. Yes, also Fred turned out to be a creep.
Oh yeah, Mario 3. You do never forget your first kiss from a lizard.
Here's your first question. How long did dinosaurs dominate the Earth? 165 million years, which is 159 million years longer than you. 10 million years, which is 4 million years longer than you. 500 million years, 494 million years longer than you, or the same as you did. Also, that a certain third-dimensional being does actually have a one-off early shift tomorrow.
You would be surprised.
You would be surprised. Somehow, that third-dimensional being keeps having to do things early on the weekends that are very fun and he enjoys doing, but are still early.
Yeah.
But at the weekend after, he won't have an early shift.
Oh, that's exciting
So
for them.
think of something
whoever
for
they
then
are.
that would work for
That's
whatever
so
third-dimensional being
exciting.
this is.
Ooh, you
Did we Trixie you? Because I'll be honest, I barely understand this
question.
question.
Look, Fluval, thank you. Thank you for letting me write this question. It did take a lot of research. I did watch a lot of planets.
Oh, you're right. The weekend after, some third-dimensional beings will be in Philadelphia. Yes. As a little hint, that being the case is also very relevant for the other third-dimensional being who doesn't have an early night shift because he has a deadline coming up.
Domination is not subjective. We are all dominated objectively by Fluval.
90, you said 165 million.
Ooh, 165
Okay.
is a trick number.
Oh wow, yeah.
Good
I'll kick out some of the early we have some junk accounts.
There's no room for CBC 9000.
Yeah, because we still have
But there's 9,000 of them.
Nicholas
so we need to
Rage
make 9,000
just got kicked out from our caged trivia night. Blog Thorbius
Nice. Blog Thorbius
is out.
They live.
Well, I know. So does Wave Race 60 Fadson.
Oh no, Fluval.
What?
Ow! I'm fine. My fragile third dimensional being My fragile body was not damaged opening
It's
up.
seeming like we
this
may need to set a
can of
Patreon
sparkling
goal.
water.
We may need to set a Patreon goal for paying to get more room for this.
Oh, hey.
Because we're at 21 out of 20. Stephen Premmel, are you playing as yourself? Or do you have a fun name?
Stephen you're gonna kick out Stephen Premmel?
I don't want to. I'm trying not to. Okay, I won't.
Fish, lizard, dinosaur, bird. There's a lot of different ways that we like to categorize beings, which is a little interesting because they all fit right below Fluval.
Comrade
Do I need a
curtain call.
Band-Aid?
No,
I'm good. I don't need a Band-Aid. Don't
There
worry.
should be room
Fluval.
for you to join now. Everyone should be in, including Stephen Premmel. But 9 of you thought the answer was 165 million years. None of you thought 10 million. 4 of you thought 500. None of you thought they had reigned over the Earth the same amount of time. The correct answer is 165 million years because while your ancestors have been around for about 6 million years, the modern form of humans have only been around for about 200,000 years.
That's true. You all look the same. So I just sort of rounded up to 6 million for the math.
And so we tacked on, that extra 6 million for
we
you
tacked
primates.
it on. You were pretty cute a little earlier on, though. You had whiskers.
But
oh
also,
my God. Like,
69% got it right.
Oh, that's so nice.
So let's go to our nice leaderboard, where this is Horde Jedi. I know this is in first. Dr. N8 Malcolm in second, and Lickalotopus in third.
I'm just so happy that Lickalotopus is here with us tonight.
I'm excited to get to have to say this name all night long. It's the frick word testicles of this game. So why don't we move on then?
Who was in third? Who's in third?
Lickalotopus is in third.
Lickalotopus is in third. Okay,
Yes, an octopus is in third.
I wonder when they evolved.
Great question.
Because squid were earlier, but they're pretty smart.
Ugh. We are too full, so one person can't get in.
Oh no! We enjoy the pain that you feel at being excluded.
Oh, wait.
But if you do want a prize, send me a DM. Send Intern Emily Pineapple a DM, and you'll get a prize. When did octopi here? Ooh, cephalopods include a family including octopi, squid, cuttlefish, and nautili. Yeah, because they're nautili. And those are one of the earliest things that we have fossils of.
So, Blogthoven, I'll hang on to your Buttstoven so that you can come in as hold on to your Buttstoven. So it looks like it messed that up. So you should be able to get in as the correct name now.
I'm sorry. I need us to back up for just a moment. Chris Pratt is voicing cartoon Morbius.
First he voiced Mario, and now he's voicing cartoon Morbius.
True?
Oh, just kidding. Mamma mia!
I love how we're just like, oh yeah, that sounds entirely true.
Doesn't it?
I was more like, there's a cartoon Morbius, not that Chris Pratt would be asked to voice them.
There's got to be another cartoon Morbius is Christian.
Only because Morbius he's a living vampire,
yes.
Okay? Just like
Thanks
Jesus.
to Jesus Christ, he'll live forever as a vampire.
Yup.
He'll be the vampire without end. Much like our trivia. Oh, it's full now?
Now it's full, Morbius.
What in the hell? Wow, we got a lot of people playing tonight.
We got a lot of people
I don't
playing
think I can
tonight.
really... Blogthoven, I think you... Oh, no, I see you. I see hold on to your Buttstoven. I see you in now.
I want
There we
everyone
go.
to know we really, really appreciate how much you want to play this game, because of course you do. It's like the best game ever. But we do enjoy specifically excluding you from something. So we want you to sit in that pain and rejection. And if you want to send Emily Pineapple a DM, I don't know, like maybe you'll get a prize for your trouble.
Maybe you will, but if you do, will in part
Maybe.
depend on if you get this second question right. Which dinosaur's name can be translated as fast thief? Is that Brachiosaurus, Drinker, Nanotyrannus, or Velociraptor?
I'm sorry, is Chris Pratt something called a 3%er? And what is that, and what does that have to do with Jesus?
Oh, boy.
Because I assume it has something to do with Christianity.
They're an anti-government militia group.
Oh my.
I didn't
Are
think.
they the Oath Keepers?
I'm glad you learned this from me, Fluval.
I'm very glad I learned this from you,
Me,
Fluval.
Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire. They're a far-right militia group.
Are they the Oath Keepers, or is that another far right?
His brother
group?
is legitimately an Oath Keeper. That is true, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or a
that's
3%er or whatever.
great.
Yeah. So basically, we're on the free
yes.
plan of Crowd Per. And so we're capped at 20 beings who can join our game. We might work on that a little later on.
Gosh, damn, Emily Pineapple. Maybe something will happen.
Maybe something
later.
will. But now let's see what you picked. Almost all of you thought Velociraptor. There were some other stragglers, but the correct answer is the Velociraptor.
Yeah.
And look at this little guy. This is a fast thief indeed. The dinosaur is agile and eats meat, so Henry Fairfield Osborn named it Velociraptor during his
cute.
tenure as president of the American Museum of Natural History in 1924.
Feathers, wonderful feathers, and big stomping dinos.
Brachiosaurus means arm lizard. Yeah, Velociraptors
Yeah.
are little small guys.
Yeah, they're really cute. Too cute. They have a little beak.
Allosaurus meant different lizard.
Oh, a different one. He just looks
Yeah.
like a T-Rex, but like with arms.
He looks possessed by Starro the Conqueror, the famed DC character.
He does. He also does look like he's wearing cool glasses.
Yeah, he does.
Very cute.
And here's the Drinker. The Drinker, which is named after paleontologist Edward Drinker Cope, who will come up later in the show.
Yes.
It's now considered to be a synonym for Nanosaurus,
Ooh,
which is just a small dinosaur.
Ahmad is checking your message.
I
It's
just
because we
approved
want
it.
we want you to feel the pain of possible rejection.
That was the question. Is that a
Booze
dick
and
bone?
Hookers, perhaps. Drinker. That's what they needed to cope with it all.
To cope.
But friends, I just, I really love those dinosaurs and all those names.
Yeah.
3% is a name for beings that are getting in the way of my finale for end stage capitalism, who will survive. I'm just saying, they're really fucking with the ratings, and I do not appreciate that. I did not teach them this. I taught them that Fluval was the best. of all,
I'm
not
the
them.
best.
Gross.
You can call me Waluigi, because I'm the best.
I mean, I taught them fascism, but Earthlings. I taught humans fascism, but I was like, the aquarium rule us.
You know what I
Not
taught?
other humans. Gross.
You know what I taught third-dimensional beings about?
What did you teach them?
I taught them about the leaderboard, where Dr. N8 Malcolm is in first, Lick a Lot of Puss is in second, and this is Horror Jedi I Know This in third. Officially licensed battle... What the hell?
Oh, a prehistoric dildo. I like the idea of a prehistoric dildo and a rehistoric dildo, which is a dildo that you take back in time with you, put it into circulation, and then you find it again about a millennia later when you're doing archaeology.
I may have just cleared up a couple spots in the trivia for you to hop in. But I have to find the name of who's in third. Oh, it's officially licensed Battle Damage Fadson. Is in third, because there were officially licensed battle-damaged dinosaurs through Jurassic Park toy line.
Battle damaged? Like, they're like, oh, these dinos have been in a fight, so
Yeah,
they, have the scars like me?
It's
I
not
thought
scars.
A velociraptor. I'm a
it's
clever
not
girl.
scars. It's like you can see gore inside of them. Like ribs exposed.
That's fucking incredible. That is fucking incredible.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's
Yes!
time for... We're going to be looking at battle-damaged Jurassic Park
I love the idea that you have to put it in hot water to make all of the wounds appear.
Well, in the most
T-Rex
cases, the wounds just sort of pop off.
Take us to the Mind Palace.
Oh, we're going to the Mind Palace, don't you worry.
They had little panels.
Yeah, they have little panels. Panels is the best way to describe them.
That's like the dogs that Skinner did those really weird experiments on. No, Pavlov. Pavlov's the one who made the skin pockets in the dogs so that he could see what was going on with their digestive system while they were still alive.
And while this one is Jurassic World, it goes all the way to Jurassic Park in the 90s with the battle damage toys.
Enjoy your pain, Blogthoven.
And actually the 90s ones were even gorier.
Dinosaurs.
So you see how this one, it's just a red splotch?
Yeah.
Not the 90s ones.
Ooh.
You can see bone and viscera.
Oh, you see their wounds when you wear the sunglasses, like in They Live, but it's just for, like, the wounds that dinosaurs will have. You can see how people die, like in that Twilight Zone episode, but they're calibrated for a different period of time, like that camera in that other episode of the Twilight Zone, where you take a picture and it shows you the future, but instead it shows you the past. So you put on the They Live glasses, and it shows you how people die in the past, but they're dinosaurs because they were around for a lot longer than mammals.
I just wanted to let you know I appreciate your wizard reference, Alice. Here's another one.
Yes.
Removable dino damage wound. Stegosaurus with whip action spiked tail.
Spiked tail. I wish I had an action spiked tail.
That
would be so useful when I'm like training interns.
It's true. But you know what I would have if they made a toy of me?
I'm intern Christy. Thank you so much.
Oh, intern Cantrip.
Thank you so much. I'm intern Christy. Ironically, a certain big green film critic.
I know who that is.
Oh, I
Do
don't
you not?
know.
It's Film Crit Hulk.
Oh, that's sick. What?
Yes. But also, you know what I'd have as my action if I were a toy?
Do they dress like the Hulk, like the gecko guy?
I have not seen their Twitch. I just know their Twitter.
Where you can call in and talk to a live
therapy gecko.
Yeah, and they're a gecko.
I mean, I'm definitely down to watch it on a future one. I just have about a 10 a.m. stream tomorrow, so I really
earlier
shouldn't.
than that, Fluval. My goodness. I mean, I'm sorry, Fluval. I mean, you can work whenever you want, Fluval. Fluval sets...
Well,
Fluval
look,
sets his own schedule.
it's asynchronous. It'll be far earlier for me.
It's true.
You didn't say the magic word. But if they made a toy of me, it would have magic segue action. Here's question 3. Steven Spielberg was connected to all of these dinosaur-related movies. Which one did George Lucas executive produce? And I think that really...
There we go.
No, here we go. Did I executive produce Jurassic Park, The Flintstones, The Land Before Time, or We're Back, A Dinosaur Story?
Thank you for joining us, George.
Which of these films? Look at me. I'm so happy there to be getting that award. Look at my little smile.
Look at your little
I'm a little scamp.
Look at that little scampy smile. That's
Which
the
one of these
scampy
movies did
smile.
I, George Walton Lucas of Modesto, California, executive produce? Stationary Air, George Lucas. It was Viva Rock Vegas. Yeah, it's a
Viva
trick
Rock
question.
Vegas.
The answer is Viva Rock Vegas.
Viva Rock
It's actually
Vegas.
The Good Dinosaur. I do have a My Buddy Steve
Viva
hat.
Rock Vegas.
Me and
which
Steven.
has
What? What does it have on it?
the Muad'Dib.
Oh, Timothy Chalamet?
No, the other Muad'Dib.
Kyle MacLachlan?
Yes.
Why is Kyle MacLachlan on my Steven Spielberg hat?
No. The Viva Rock Vegas.
No, it's the original Flintstones that has Kyle MacLachlan with a Stone-aged gun.
Oh, I had no idea.
And Halle
I'm so
Berry
sorry.
has a seductive secretary named Sharon Stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a really good cosplayer.
That was a great cosplayer. He did a very good job of
Uncle
pretending to be me, but I wish he had used digital magic. Instead, he just used practical effects like a dork. Anyway, goodbye. Well, let's see what answer you all picked. None of you thought it was Jurassic Park. One of you thought it was the Flintstones. 7 said The Land Before Time. 4 said We're Back, A Dinosaur Story. And the correct answer is The Land Before Time.
That's right. all
Spielberg.
our little foot stands out there, little feet.
Where are my ducky heads at?
Sarah, the Triceratops.
Are you any spike stands in the house?
I love it when a group of dinosaurs that didn't actually exist represent modern racism for children.
Where are my chomper heads in the house?
But Spike was really fun. Wasn't Spike really fun? There are so many really fun facts about that show.
There's a lot of fun facts about that. Yes.
That sounds like the best thing to do at a wedding.
Tree stars.
You know, really. Battle damaged land before time. That is what I want. Okay?
Send us a tribute.
Send us a tribute. We already know that Littlefoot's mom died. There's gotta be some fucking wounds.
And we know his dad just wandered off.
Sharp teeth exist.
Littlefoot's dad just wandered off and appears later in the series.
But he wandered off and then there was an earthquake and none of them understood what earthquakes were because I didn't tell them.
But they think they can hold up the sun.
Didn't. I could have told them that wouldn't work either, and then I could have actually saved them and given them technology. And
yes, they all turn into
it was
musicals
so
after the first one, which is
Yes,
very
they
much
did.
not a musical.
Damage Land Before Time into the AI image creator. Yes.
But anyway, Steven Spielberg directed Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park: The Lost World. And he was an executive producer on The Flintstones as Steven Spielrock. And he also executive produced We're Back, a dinosaur story.
Which is an incredible movie. Where are our We're Back dinosaur story stands out there?
Yes, there are 14 movies in Land Before Time.
Dr. Screw Eyes
Dr.
and
Screw Eyes
Dr.
and
New Eyes.
Captain New Eyes,
I just want us all to
who are brothers.
They are brothers. And let's just remember that the Land Before Time movies, you would think, oh yeah, time travel, dinosaurs, they end up in modern day. Not only that, friends, aliens! Okay, that's why it was the best movie. They just threw the aliens in there too. They did not bring attention to the aliens.
It's Dolly, which is the one going around Reddit.
Oh. Yes, that was wrong.
Yes, it was.
Land Before Time GLTS Marathon when?
That's
Good
outside of my control.
There is a YouTuber whose name is Jenny Nicholson.
Yes.
Who watched every single one and rated them at the beginning of the pandemic. And I highly recommend that video.
It's a great video.
It's entirely about the plots and the internal structure of the movies, which is hilarious.
And ranking them.
Yes.
So she starts with the worst and goes to the best.
Yes.
Bring Jenny the boy. Exactly, Things from the Void. Bring Jenny the boy. I was shocked to hear about that missing animatronic. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yes, if you love Podcast The Ride, you'll love Jenny Nicholson. And some of the best episodes of Podcast The Ride feature Jenny Nicholson as a guest. Especially one where they just all trash Escape from Tomorrowland.
Yes.
The movie about cat flu and...
She also has a really good movie about that.
Her video all about that. She has a great film about that movie.
Yeah.
And about BronyCon and its ending. That's a really good video.
To watch the video about BronyCon.
Check out all of Jenny Nicholson's videos, frankly.
Honestly, just put them on. Put them on in the background. It does not matter if you've watched the thing. You will have had a more enjoyable experience.
Oh, yeah. Things from the Voids, the video about her taking a road trip to get a giant spider plush rules. Oh, yeah, so is the Raylo fanfic novel one.
The Raylo fanfic novel is fantastic.
Yeah, also, her Rise of Skywalker one is very funny.
She also has one where she reads the Colin Trevorrow script.
Yes.
To Rise of Skywalker and has multiple hats.
The Duel of the Fates script.
And she'll put on different hats for the different characters. And I know we love hats here. I love hats. Yes.
But why don't we also go to the leaderboard, which I love, where Laclotopus is in first place. This is where Jedi I Know This in second. Dr. N8 Malcolm in third. Officially licensed Battle Damage Fadson in fourth. And Hugh in fifth.
We thought it was so stupid when we saw it at first. And now that's all we wish had been created.
Just
Yeah,
watch them
just watch
all
them
like
all.
I command.
Yeah, just do as Fluval command.
And what I command now is going to question number 4. In Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which of these dinosaurs was not associated with a Zord? Not associated with a Zord.
Okay, we're gonna have to back up.
Pterodactyl, Stegosaurus, Triceratops, or Tyrannosaurus?
What's a Zord?
It's the giant robots that they drive.
Oh, it's not a it's not a special sword.
It's a Zord. They drive Dinosaurs, which transform and combine into the Megazord.
Zords, lovely. I love that. They're next. That's fantastic. The script did need more locusts. That's true of most scripts.
I'll say that
Amy the Pink Ranger.
Intern Forrest knew that he was crushing on her when he was a child.
Intern Emily Pineapple could not handle the simulated violence in Power Rangers.
I liked the sparks that flew everywhere. And yeah, 5 dinosaurs equal 1 humanoid robot naturally.
Oh, it's humanoid?
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a like a bigger dinosaur, like a big old Godzilla, like T-Rexy dude.
Depending on which ones combine, it turns into varying humanoid robots.
That is extremely disappointing.
There's also a giant brontosaurus they can combine with to be a more powerful giant robot.
But once again, yeah, very real graphic violence.
Very graphic. There is the one where they eat someone and then their faces appear on their belly like tattoos.
Yeah, and honestly,
that's literally graphic violence.
There were combat action.
Because graphics
panels
appear. Oh, yes. Yes.
On the toys. You could open them up and see what was inside.
Oh, I remember VR Troopers. Yeah, I also remember Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Oh, they all sit near each other.
Yeah.
Cute. I hate that they're a person. Like, I hate that that's humanoid so much. Low Runt? They all froze? You mean the Power Rangers or something else?
Or did we freeze? Who froze?
What's going on, studio?
Oh, yeah, the Zords froze and they get new ones. This is what the Megazord looked like.
Oh, okay. I'm extremely disappointed.
See, the Triceratops and the Stegosaurus become the legs.
I'm just extremely disappointed in that.
Okay, I thought that would be the case.
Planned obsolescence in a Power Rangers. I want to see that.
That's very
essay.
true, actually.
Okay, LG, I want that on my desk.
They do replace
Monday.
the original Megazord with the Ninja Zord.
Kamen Rider, ooh.
Oh, yeah. Intern Forrest also watched that. Yeah, the water-powered ones where it's like a frog.
That's a good idea.
The Falcon was cool.
Water
I like
power.
the White Falcon Zord.
Water power is the type of power
the White Tiger Zord, too.
That was on the planet that the Muad'Dib lived on. And then they had to find desert power. Guess what? In both places, it was humans.
The real desert power was the friends we made along the way.
The friends we enslaved along the way.
Yes. But let's see. 3 of you picked Pterodactyl. 6 of you picked Stegosaurus. 2 of you said Triceratops. 1 of you said Tyrannosaurus. And Stegosaurus is right.
Oh, good job.
The original Megazord was made of the Tyrannosaurus Dinozord, the Mastodon Dinozord, the Triceratops Dinozord, the Pterodactyl Dinozord, and the Saber-toothed Tiger Dinozord. The Stegozord wouldn't debut until Power Rangers, a Dino Thunder. And this was about Mighty Morphin.
The Mastodon is silly. Isn't a Mastodon just like a big old...
it's a big elephant.
Elephant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a lot of puss is still in first. This is our Jedi. I know this in second. Dinotherium from the Void in third.
Love that. Ooh.
And Dr. N8 Malcolm in fourth, and officially licensed Battle Damage Fadson in fifth. Dinozoids was a whole other show with robot animals.
Oh my goodness.
Zoids was a whole other show with robot animals that was in no way related to the Zords.
Huh.
Do you remember Zoids on Toonami?
Was it about dinosaur
It was
animals?
about, kinda.
Kinda?
Okay,
Are we going to the Mind Palace? Blogthoven, DM that to Intern Forest.
Yes,
the
so
sentient group of trees.
Zoids are giant robots called mecha that are essentially large mechanical animals, with designs being based on animals including dinosaurs, insects, arachnids, and other mythological creatures. So there's been a lot of Zoids. Let's see if there's any images in this page that look surprisingly like Wikipedia. It seems like the answer is no. Well, that's disappointing.
That is very disappointing.
Don't you worry. My mind palace has many rooms. Here we go. This is a good illustration of
Okay.
a Zoid. See?
Too much of this show gives you Zoid rage.
Oh, that's a great point, Trillis Pug. And yeah, I think that that definitely applies to Power Ranger SPD.
This is sort of the vibe we're going for.
And Power Rangers SPD, by the way, was they were just cops?
They were just cops?
Oh, Space Patrol Delta.
Oh, okay.
So kind of they were just cops.
They were very inspiring, though.
Oh, Zoids was yeah. They were like sports. They were like a sport in the world of Zoids. They weren't like saving the world. They like fought in sports tournaments and stuff.
Space cops are still cops.
It's true. It's true. Scab.
That is pretty cool. We don't talk about SPD.
We don't, but we do talk about question number 5.
Ooh, I'm gonna get studio count.
Which PBS host was a voice in the time-traveling dinosaur epic We're Back! A Dinosaur Story? Was that Bob Ross, Carl Sagan, Julia Child, or LeVar Burton? Which of them provided a voice in We're Back! A Dinosaur Story? Seen here is the PBS logo wearing a hat and getting so excited that its hat flies off. You gotta lock in your answers. So far, 10 of you have answered this question. You are running low on time, so lock in your answers now. Again, 10 of you have answered out of 20 players.
Yes, you do need to hurry up with that because
Gotta hurry up. Okay, you're out of time. Your time is up. Stephen Premel's not answering correctly this game. Well, we have to see if your streak continues, Stephen Premel. 1 of you said Bob Ross, 4 of you said Carl Sagan, 1 of you said Julia Child, and 5 of you said LeVar Burton. What's the correct answer? Well, you don't have to take my word for it. It's Julia Child. Only 1 of you got it right.
What the hell?
Really?
Hello.
I'm in the dinosaur movie. I'm in the dinosaur movie. Hello.
Do you have a picture of this dinosaur to show us?
She doesn't voice a dinosaur. She plays Dr. Juliet Bleeb.
Oh.
She plays Dr. Juliet Bleeb, who works at the Museum of Natural History. But I can pull up a picture of
if she's
Juliet
not a
Bleeb.
dinosaur, I'm not that interested, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, no, you're going to be interested.
Oh, I see. She's cute. Okay, I like her.
Yeah. We're going to pull up a picture of Dr. Bleeb. You don't believe it? Well, you don't believe it? That is why you fail. This is Dr. Juliet Bleeb.
Yes. Fitting.
But we have a Fluval's Fact Fractal for you, too.
More like Julia Mild.
You know what I gotta say? You hear about this? Jay Leno played Vorb, an alien who works for Captain New Eyes, the inventor who brings the dinosaurs to 1993.
Well, Lindsay's a believer.
Well, Vorb is in it. Not the Devourer. Vorb by Jay Leno. And Captain New Eyes, who brings the dinosaurs to 1993, is voiced by the most trusted man in America, Walter Cronkite.
Really?
Famed broadcast journalist Walter Cronkite, the man who told America about the JFK assassination, plays Captain New Eyes.
Is
famed
that a
inventor.
denim dinosaur? Maybe.
It's gotta be. Vorb has to be a denim alien or dinosaur of some kind.
Yes. But once again, do we remember how scary that movie was?
Very frightening for children.
Do we remember the terrifying evil circus that existed where they de-evolved children into apes?
Intern Forrest had to leave the theater when that part happened because he was too scared.
Ah. And then the dinosaurs, like their friends, become evil and almost kill them. That's fucking wild.
Intern Forrest realizes he never saw most of that movie because he got so scared at the circus.
Wow.
He had been very excited for it because it was dinosaurs in modern day America, which is where he was, so he could meet them in theory.
In theory,
Same
it's
thing
just
with
a trauma memory. It's just a trauma memory.
It sure is, just like our leaderboard, where Lick a Lot of Puss is in first, but even though they got it wrong, Modern Crocodile, it looks like is the only one who got it right, as they gained 13 points on that question. Good job, Modern Crocodile.
There are 3 Pinocchio movies coming out this year.
Yeah, that's right. It's a Pinocchio-sance.
It's a Pinocchio-sance. It's a Pinocchio-sance. Should Intern Forrest check on some things?
Oh, it looks like I have a few tributes that have come my way.
Scared Forest would be a good name for a horror theme park.
Oh, boy, yeah.
The Scary Woods.
The Scary Woods. It's the best part about having a name that is also a noun.
Follywood. Oh.
Hooray for Follywood. So here's what Blogthoven sent us.
Oh,
it's beautiful art.
Incredible.
Giant space goldfish wearing a hat destroying a planet. I love that they even got the kind of hat I'm wearing on this very episode.
And the kind of fish.
And the well, they said space goldfish.
That's true.
And so here's not with a hat.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow. Jonathan Taylor Thomas too. But yes, that is glorious.
JTT did do a Pinocchio, yeah.
Wow.
And we also received a video tribute that we'll play a little later on in the show.
Third Wave Ska Hat Fluval fan art. Yes.
Beautiful.
Wasn't that the one where Drew Carey was?
Geppetto.
Oh,
Yes, it was.
I remember that
very
one.
much was one of the movies where Drew Carey was Geppetto.
Were there multiple movies where he was Geppetto?
Probably.
Yeah. I buy it. I don't know. I'm just buying it. I'm buying it over here.
Alice,
late-stage capitalism,
I think I need you to transcode that file as an MP4 because it won't let me upload an MOV right now.
Yes, that's what we need.
But while
you may be all powerful, but he's not all merciful at all.
Yeah, he was Geppetto in every movie ever. I mean, I loved when Geppetto hosted Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Right?
You know what else I love? TV sitcoms.
Oh, those are fantastic.
And they're the subject of our next question, so why don't we get going to it? Here we go. Question number 6. True or false, the family sitcom Dinosaurs ends with the dinosaurs' extinction? Yeah, Drew Carey was a Geppetto as a Marine. He was a Marine before he had a whole comedy career.
He was
IRL, Drew Carey was a Marine, yes.
I was like, oh, he played a Marine as his first role.
He was an actual Marine.
Interesting. Oh, you have a dinosaur's pillowcase, Joss? You have a dinosaur's pillowcase? Show us who you cuddle up with.
So was Kevin James. Kevin James was also a Marine.
Really?
The King of Queens was apparently a Marine of Queens first.
That's very interesting to me.
I think his name before that, though,
Turns out they'll take anybody. Oh.
I think his name then, though, was Ken Barine Malmarine.
They learned what in basic? The Price is Right?
They learned that Drew Carey was a Marine.
That's really funny.
Thank you. Well, let's see what you picked. Almost all of you said true. I bet. Yeah, that's quite a thing to realize because
Yeah.
it's true.
I also remember that.
In the finale, Changing Nature, Earl Sinclair accidentally causes the extinction of the dinosaurs by poisoning the Earth's plants and blocking out the sun. The moral of the episode is to respect the power of nature and not be too proud of technological terrors.
Yeah.
The final scene of the show is a weatherman reporting a long-term forecast of freezing temperatures and saying goodbye to his entire species and civilization.
Yep. Yep. See, that is why I'm looking for different finales and season twists for late-stage capitalism and end-stage capitalism. Who will survive? We cannot just do climate change again.
Besides, we already have a better finale for the dinosaurs. Do you
That is
want to
true.
see it?
Yes, I did!
That's how the dinosaurs should go out.
It's beautiful. Were there dinosaurs on that world?
Oh yeah. Oh, lots of them. It was it was lousy with dinosaurs.
Good. I'm glad.
Much like our leaderboard, where Lick a Lot of Puss is still in first. This is Horde Jedi. I know this in second. Dino Therium from the Void in third. Officially licensed Battle Damage Fatson in fourth, and a dino named Multiverse in fifth. Yes, that would be wonderful, the Argyle, because then we could crush their hopes.
Bonus planet.
Bonus planet is ready. So now let's go to question number 7. Oh no, to question number 7. The first Land Before Time came out in 1988. When did the most recent film come out? 96, 2006, 2016, or 65.5 million years ago? You sure are.
You sure are.
You sure are.
Whew. And this intense climate change is sure making me work.
This climate change is making me thirsty.
Yeah. All this climate change is making me
That was my
thirsty.
audition for a new movie. This
Oh, yeah?
climate change is making me thirsty.
That was a great audition, Fluval.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I think there's no way you don't get the part.
I sure hope I get it. Anyway, you're almost out of time.
Spike.
Okay, you're out of time. Let's see what you all picked.
Technically.
No, it's not. No. The most recent one didn't come out 65.5 million years ago. Most of you said 2016. I'm not supporting Woody Allen. Oh, because you're right. Yeah, that's what he was auditioning for, a Woody Allen film, when he said, "These pretzels are making me thirsty." Forgot that little bit of context. Anyway, the correct answer to this question is 2016. The Land Before Time 14, Journey of the Brave, was released straight to DVD in 2016, and the last film in the series before that was 9 years earlier. Oh, they're documentaries. I see, a Blogthoven. That is technically correct then, yeah. Let's go to our leaderboard. We're Lick a Lot of Puss still in first.
Like a lot of puss.
Dinotherium from the Void in second, and officially licensed Battle Damage Thvadson up in third. This is Horde Jedi. I know this. Running from a sharp tooth out of the
We
top
know
3.
this.
A bootleg Bardosaurus in 5th place. There's 14 of those movies.
14.
The 14th one came out in 2016.
Me too, Stephen Premmel. Me too.
Speaking of dinosaurs,
Wow.
which of these is not a real type of dinosaur? The Bambaraptor, the Gasosaurus, the Irritator, or the Terrorsaur? 3 of these are real types of dinosaurs. Only one is not.
Yes.
This is a very real dinosaur doing a backflip into a boat, by the way.
Oh, wow. I didn't
pretty
realize
impressive.
they were doing a whole backflip.
They flip now.
They flip now.
They flip now. Do you know the, you know the answer to this one.
It looks like he's docking.
Oh boy, it does. Oh no, the Argyle is so upset. Oh
Thank you
no.
so much for your
Oh no,
pain.
we caused a human being suffering.
Ooh, you got it
Woe is me.
Because you're a stupid third dimensional fine motor
Yeah, woe
control
is me with your
digits.
phalanges. Ugh. Gross. Imagine having fingers and hands and limbs. I would never.
That's right, Fluval.
Anyway, yeah, stupid phalanges, exactly.
Yep.
But let's see what you all picked. 2 said the Bambaraptor, 1 said Gasosaurus, 6 of you said Irritator, two of you said Terrorsaur, which is not a real type of dinosaur. Oh, the real one is the Terrorsaur. Only two of you got it right. The rest are real.
Now, how do you feel about Floovy Woovy Stephen
So this is
Preble?
Terrorsaur, who was a Transformer Predacon as seen in Beast Wars. Pterosaurs were real, but not Terrorsaurs.
Were pterosaurs like really good at
Pterosaur was a real type of dinosaur.
reading tarot?
No, no.
Looking into the future.
Also,
divination.
Pterosaur doesn't even turn into a real pterosaur. He turns into a pterodactyl. He doesn't turn into a pterosaur. He turns into a pterodactyl.
Were pterodactyls real?
Oh.
I think that we thought that they were real, and then we thought they weren't real, and then they realized that they were in fact real and distinct from pterosaurs.
Pterosaurs?
Which, again, usually do divination via a card.
So pterodactyls are thought to be real, but they only contain a single species.
Pterosaur,
the Pterodactylus antiquus.
I'm sorry, what? Can you repeat that for
Yes,
me?
Pterodactylus is an extinct genus of pterosaurs that is thought to only contain a single species, Pterodactylus antiquus.
But once again, DM me. I will be giving out tarot readings as Pterosaur. I will tell you when you're gonna go extinct. Weirdly, it's like all of you at the same time. Nothing is real.
Nothing is real.
Except Fluval.
Except me, Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire. And of course, you know what else is real?
Pterodactyls are all around us.
It's true.
They're called the 3%.
So this is what the Bambiraptor looked like. They were small, vicious dinosaurs who hunted in packs and were named after the Disney character Bambi because they were about the size of a deer.
When things hunt in packs, you should be extra scared. Do you know what hunt in packs, Fluval?
No.
Tuna.
Humans?
Tuna.
Oh,
Tuna
yes,
fish.
Tuna fish.
Tuna fish hunt in packs with tactics.
Oh, no.
Friends, their eyes are that of a predator. They face forward like ours because they are
Like me.
predators.
Like
yes.
me, Fluval.
Like Fluval.
And like the Bambiraptor.
We need me
Oh.
looking to my right. Okay.
Well, no, let's take down the
Left.
comment. Okay.
Right.
You're right. Let us know when you got it, Alice Forever Cemetery. Perfect, you got it. Okay.
Wonderful.
I'm
wonderful.
so excited to see what this is for.
We got it. Clever girl.
And here's a toy of the Gasosaurus, but it is real. And it's not a fart machine.
Okay, it looks identical to fucking Allosaurus.
But it was named
and
Gasosaurus.
T-Rex. Why?
It was named Gasosaurus because the quarry it was found in, or the quarry it was discovered in, was found by a gas company.
Dogtooth tuna are not fucking around. They're not fucking around.
And there's also a toy of the Irritator.
the Irritator looks so stupid.
And it's named because paleontologists were so irritated that the first skull of it they found had been damaged and altered by bone collectors.
Yep, sounds
And
about
they're
right.
just like, God damn it, this is irritating. You're the fucking Irritator.
Yep. I like its stupid face.
I like
And I like its primal attack.
There's two stupid faces on this packaging. Bone collector is ready.
Irritator.
Irritator.
Victim blaming paleontologists. I mean, when you hear who most of them were. Yeah. Ooh, you have a chance to name a dino species. What do you choose, Fluval?
Fluval.
Me too.
If I call it Fluvalsaurus Rex.
Me too. That is what I would call it.
It's the
Fluval.
Irritator, says Stephen Preble. And you know what I say? I say, let's go to the leaderboard.
You should eat an Irritator, Stephen Premel, and then it will spook you out of making slanderous statements about Fluval.
It will.
Yeah.
Lick a lot of pusses in first. Dinotherium from the void in second. And this is Horde Jedi. I know this in third. But now let's take a break and look at one of the tributes we received from Alice.
I love
Access main program. Access main security. Access main program grid.
You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. Thank you, Alice, who also sent in this. Oh, Alice is special editioning that one, so we'll wait on it.
Okay.
We'll wait on it, but we will go to our next question. Question number 9. Which of these states' official state dinosaurs is the Stegosaurus? Is that Colorado, Maryland, New Jersey, or Wyoming?
And
Seen here is a T-Rex using a phone.
Oh, cute. So a Stegosaurus.
Yeah.
That's Spike, right? From the Land Before Time. That's Spike.
I don't think he is.
What is he? California. Here we come.
Oh, no, he is a Stegosaurus. He is a Stegosaurus. I was never sure what he was supposed to be, but he's a Stegosaurus. California.
Tammy
hey,
and the
Steven.
T-Rex.
Steven,
What's
there is
that?
no question from Tammy and the T-Rex.
What's that? Stephen Premmel.
I'll let
It
Steven
sounds
explain
like
it.
We require a tribute.
Aww.
I love that. I love
5
that.
of you said Colorado, none said Maryland, 1 said New Jersey, 3 said Wyoming, and Colorado is the correct answer, and that's because humans first found Stegosaurus bones in the state. Maryland's is Astrodon johnstonii, New Jersey's is the Hadrosaurus, and Wyoming's is Triceratops horridus,
Horrendous.
which sounds like a Sith Lord Triceratops. Or horridus, but I like horridus.
Mine was named Fluval.
It should be.
Yeah, it was Fluval.
Everyone's imaginary friend should be Fluval.
It should be, and you should obey.
Yes, especially if you're on our leaderboard where Lick a Lot of Puss is in first, Dinotherium from the Void in second, and this is Horde Jedi. I know this in third.
I'm so glad that Lick a Lot of Puss is doing so well.
Well, Lick a Lot of Puss missed that question,
Oh no, Lick a Lot of Puss! What happened?
and no one has gotten more than half of our questions correct. But interesting, Dinotherium from the Void has gotten more correct than Lick a Lot of Puss, but answered less quickly.
Lick a Lot of Puss found the spot.
Let's Lick a Lot of Puss moving real quickly.
Moving real quick. Maybe slow down a little bit, Lick a Lot of Puss.
Well, let's keep it going and see if their streak continues with question number 10. True or false, there is a U.S. city named Dinosaur.
Oh.
Is that true or is that false? And after this, we have a
God.
special segment coming up that you haven't seen before on any episode of Grand Trivia.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for
We're debuting a brand new segment.
A brand new segment?
Yes.
Gasp indeed. For
Gasp.
once, Stephen Premmel, you have an appropriate reaction.
Finally, you stopped lying.
Yes, of course you love special segments.
Who doesn't love a special
Who
segment?
doesn't love a special segment?
Get your answers in quick, folks.
You know what has segments?
What?
Digits.
Oh, digits.
They have
Oh,
segments.
Things from the Void doesn't have to commute today because they're off work, so they can stay the whole time. That's wonderful news.
Oh my god, Things from
Witness
the
our
Void.
greatness. Witness me.
Witness Fluval. Witness Fluval. Witness Fluval.
The Argyle says, I don't need to win. I just need to stay up high enough to make you. They keep making you say my name. Well, let's see what you picked.
Yes.
6 of you said true, 2 of you said false, and it's true. Dinosaur, Colorado is a real city in the U.S., and it was originally known as Baxter Springs. But in 1966, it became Dinosaur to capitalize on being so close to Dinosaur National Monument. And many of its streets are also named after dinosaurs.
They found a lot of dinosaurs there.
They sure did. That's why Dinosaur National Monument is named that.
Yeah, you know, the chunk of rock that is Colorado.
Yes.
When God grabbed that particular chunk of rock from the space dust in the universe and then shoved it together to make the Earth, that particular rock was a lot older than the creation of the Earth, and that's why there's so many dinosaurs there. They're real.
They're real, much like Lick-a-Lot-of-Puss, who's in first place. Dinotherium from the Void in second, and officially licensed Battle Damage Fadson in third. Which means now it's time for our brand new segment. Why don't we say the segment's name? That's right! This is Dinotherium. And if it had survived instead of the elephant, we'd probably be saying the elephants look really weird. But look at this dorky looking thing.
Stephen Premelin, everyone. I just want everyone to know that X-Mormon TikTok is proof that God exists. It's so good.
You know what else is proof God exists? The Pegomastics.
Oh my, look at its ugly little nose zit.
Which has been described as what would happen if a Skeksis got bitten by a porcupine vampire by ZMEScience.com.
Your namesake?
Yeah, they were Dinotherium from the Void.
Oh!
And this is Dinotherium.
Yes! Yes, this is the best segment, Fluval.
And there's Pegomastic.
That's Morbius!
That is Morbius. And this is
Oh!
Pterodostro.
Porcupine the living vampire. That one is...
Though this is technically not a dinosaur because it's a pterosaur.
I love it, though.
And it's lower jaw.
I like that they drew it as that, like, horrifying, fleshy pink.
Yeah.
I
It
love
looks
that.
naked.
It looks naked.
And its lower jaw has 1,000 bristly teeth. So it's more like baleen than a beak.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's like, because
It's
that's
like a
its
whale
lower
bird.
jaw. Yeah.
Dinosaur
and-
Pokemon.
They think
It's got
it's pink.
socks.
They think it does have socks. They think it's pink because it eats similarly to how flamingos eat.
Oh, what?
And so so it actually probably wasn't pink.
It probably had pretty pink feathers.
No, apparently, according to the
Information.
American, what is this? The American, according to this source, they think only modern birds have that ability to retain pigment, so it may not have been pink.
Are we doing trivia, and how can you join? Do we have space in the trivia game?
Our trivia game is currently locked up and full, so
Currently
but play
locked up
along in
and
the chat.
full.
People can
But
do
you
that.
can.
We're gonna try to solve that for next week
Absolutely.
to make it so there's more room for folks to join now that we've hit this limit a few weeks in a row.
It is. So you're gonna want to hang out for
So
some
definitely
great
follow us so you can
prizes.
pop in next week.
Yes.
This is Stethocanthus.
Oh, it looks like it has,
It has
a
a-
handy holding plug.
It does. It has a dorsal fin that's kind of looks like an anvil and is covered in an array of spikes.
I was Pebbles, but I'm falling asleep. Kick them out. Oh.
Oh, okay. I'll kick you out,
That's
Pebbles.
so sweet of
That's
you.
very
Potato molasses.
That's very noble of you, Potato Molasses.
Yes, Speedy, if you would like to join the game, go ahead and click that link,
Yes, there should be room for you now.
and we'll read whatever name you put in out loud.
Absolutely.
Likely.
If there's room. It says that there's 21 of 20, so you may not be able to join, but let me know.
Hopefully, let us know.
Let me know, and if anyone else... Oh, wait. I see someone else I can kick.
Who?
Oh, Speedy's in. I see Speedy.
Yay, Speedy!
There's also Arthur from D's Nuts, who's here, a reference to Arthur from NASA. Yeah, it looks like everyone's in, so I won't kick anyone else right now. Oh, no, I'll kick them. That's a
Talk
fake
about
name.
Cretaceous.
Okay. And then we're not sure how they used their spine thing.
I know exactly what they used it for. It still says max people.
Okay, let me see.
It's broken on...
Oh, it's broken on your end. Okay, let me know.
Okay.
I see a couple Speedies in, so I'll kick one if you're not able to get in to try to make sure that there's room for you.
No, I know what this is for. This is so that when I reach down into the ocean,
Yes.
I can easily pick up this creature and
Oh,
use
of
it to
course.
scrub my shower.
Of course it is, yes. It's a nice little loofah. Okay, I'll kick both and you can repress the link.
Yes. Yes. We enjoy the anxiety that you feel as you try to join the game, and that is why we chose this website to make it difficult for everyone.
Yes, so there should be room now.
Yeah, thank you for giving us your suffering. It is delicious.
Here's
to
a pod of
us.
apodentatus.
Oh, why did they think it was striped like
Its
that?
mouth is T-shaped. This is a toy of it. And it's named
so
for its
cute.
disturbing mouth. Its teeth are fused to its jaw rather than growing out of sockets, and its jaw splits into 3 parts, none of which had musculature strong enough to chew. So they suggest it fed more like whales by filter feeding on the sea floor.
Or it just opened up its face and like...
Yeah,
and as its cute little crinkly tail, this handsome fella can get it. This handsome fella reminds me of a platypus and like a seal, like a cute little seal, you know? Hoover face!
And this is Incyvosaurus.
Ooh.
Interesting, Speedy. I'll try kicking again. I'll do that.
Yes.
I'm gonna hitting a slightly different button.
And if you can't get in,
And if you can't get in, feel free to
DM
play.
us on Instagram or Discord. And I don't know, if we have a place where we can send things, I don't know, maybe something will happen. Who knows? Oh, no sorry at all. We appreciate the pain and suffering that you feed us.
We sure
enjoy
do
your
appreciate the
suffering.
pain and suffering you feed us.
In fact, can we make them suffer a little bit more, Fluval? Do we have any more ugly dinosaurs?
This
to
is our
make them
last
suffer
ugly
with?
dinosaur.
Yes, so they will suffer knowing that this is the end of
Yeah,
the
we
weird
feed off
dinosaur
of that.
segment.
Yes.
Okay, good. We enjoy your disappointment. Yes. Thank you. But can you send another link? Yes. So what we do is we say...
There you go.
that.
You can always put exclamation point trivia to get the link to our game.
Yes.
And I think it's time to
For what, Fluval?
perhaps make them suffer some more because we have to move on
Oh,
to
good.
question
I like more suffering.
number 11.
Oh, still at max people.
Ugh.
That's good. We enjoy that you're suffering.
Sir
because
Richard
of
Owen
it.
coined the term dinosaur in 1841. But what does dinosaur mean? Does it mean ancient lizard, old giant, regal giant, or terrible lizard? Terrible lizard.
Ooh, terrible lizard.
Ancient lizard.
Regal
Old giant. Regal giant.
Does it make a difference if they join on a PC or a phone? Does anyone know if CrowdPur has been messed up mobile? That sounds like something CrowdPur would do.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was more reliable joining on one or the other, but
Damn, lick a lot of puss. It's just shitting the bed right now. How strange. Too bad for Lick a Lot of Puss. I'm glad that Lick a Lot of Puss is suffering by not doing that well in this game. Thank you, Lick a Lot of Puss.
Thank you, lick a lot of puss.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh wait, I think I found one other one I can remove to try to make more room for you, Speedy.
Yeah.
So try one more time, and I'll kick your Speedy again. So now there's 2 slots open, so you should be good.
We'll see.
It's still red, so maybe once you hit max, it doesn't unhit max. That sounds like a buggy crowd approach.
That does sound like something CrowdPur would do.
Which is a real incentive to upgrade.
Yeah, I do like that this dinosaur looks love-struck.
2 of you said ancient lizard. 1 said old giant. 1 said regal giant. 5 of you said terrible lizard.
Which one is it?
And now
What
the
is a
correct
lion?
answer is terrible lizard. It is derived from the Greek words dinos, meaning terrible, and sauros, meaning lizard. Sir Richard Owen also referred to them as fearfully great.
Fearfully great.
They're fearfully great lizards.
Yes, and we keep using it because we hate all of you.
Yeah,
and
I
we
think it
want
is
you
a
to
free
suffer.
account thing.
Yeah, I think that's probably why.
There's like, I think...
I'm so sorry about that.
Yes.
But
It's
I
a
do
shame.
enjoy your suffering
As much as
a
we
lot.
enjoy it. As much as we like it.
Yes.
You
and
know.
as much as we enjoy your suffering, We enjoy it. Thank you.
We
Thank you
do.
so much for that.
Much like
And
we
don't forget
enjoy
to
this
follow us
special
on
edition
Instagram,
tribute
Twitter.
that we received from
special
Alice
edition.
Forever Cemetery. California. That was incredible, Alice.
Should we be normies in news code? We might, but these Crowdpur has some fun things that we have been enjoying, but we have been having a lot of trouble letting people into our game.
Yes, yes, we
And
have.
making sure that people can enter our game.
So they haven't been able to join the leaderboard, where Lick-a-Lot-of-Puss is still in first.
like a lot of puns.
Dino from the Void in second, officially licensed Battle Damage Fadson in third, Extincted in fourth, and this is Horror Jedi, I know this, in fifth.
That was such a fun road trip to California.
That was a
I
fun
got
road trip to
take.
California.
It was. That's actually a documentary of my life.
The Wizard?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the special edition.
Yeah, I mean, I
That's
saw
what
you right
Alice
there.
did. Alice went back in time and got the real story, where I was there and I saw you, Fluval.
Me, Fluval.
And I was amazed, because you're Fluval.
Yes, I am Fluval.
Yes.
And
Look how
this is
great he
question number 12.
Ooh.
Which of these is not a real cartoon about sci-fi dinosaurs? Dino Riders, Dinosaucers, Extreme Dinosaurs, or Saurus Stars?
Saurus Stars.
3 of these are real Saturday morning, another time, cartoons about science fiction dinosaurs. One of them, we made up.
I want to know what's making that Mecha Godzilla's head spin.
I think Godzilla gave him a haymaker.
Oh.
Just pow,
pow.
kapow, pow, 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 pow. Godzilla's an excellent boxer.
And he's gonna spin around and around and around. Then when he gets forward, his like muzzle is gonna be behind him, and he has to put it around. You know, like a Looney Tune.
A whom named Maddie thinks Mechagodzilla fell in love for the first time. And here's an LG fact fractal.
Ooh.
LG fact fractal.
I got in trouble for telling/repeating 2 jokes from my dad when I was in elementary school, and one of them was the Lick-a-Lot-of-Puss.
I love that.
Oh yeah!
It does look like a vape trick, Things from the Void.
It really does. I think that this dinosaur is looking at the previous dinosaur that had all the hearts, that was love struck. They're in love with each other.
They're very much in love.
They are in love. And we do not love here unless
No.
it's a love of pain and suffering and the Grand Aquarium Empire Network, like Fluval. Yeah, that's what we love.
Yes,
hate,
like
love.
me. Ha ha ha.
I love Fluval. I
So-
love serving you, Fluval.
As you saw, 5 of you picked Saurus Stars, 4 of you picked Extreme Dinosaurs.
Extreme dinosaurs.
And I think there's only one good, perfect way to tell you which is the correct answer and which was wrong.
Do we look like studio?
We did.
How much to watch all of this on stream? Is this available online?
Probably somewhere.
Would we be able to like get it? It keeps going. I guess you'd need to animate less if you have a 2-minute long intro. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. Is
Let's
it
see.
super horny? It looks super horny, to be perfectly honest.
There are...
I'm super down. I'm super down to watch that.
There's 52
Ew.
episodes.
Are they superheroes or are they like competing in a game?
No, they're
This is the
superheroes.
question.
They're
Okay.
superheroes. So we're gonna go through...
Tubi.
So as you can see... Oh, I'm sure it's not... That is perfect Tubi show. But yeah, the one we made up was Saurus Stars.
Yes.
These are the Dino Riders, which was the story of a peaceful group of humanoids who traveled back in time and befriended dinosaurs and faced off against the villainous Rulons, who used brain boxes to brainwash dinosaurs into obeying their will. And then
I hate that. Oh my
on
god.
the Dinosaurs was based. The Dinosaurs were heroes based out of the Lava Dome who team up with 4 kids known as the Secret Scouts. Their enemies are the evil Tyrannos. Both species.
Those damn Tyrannos.
Both species came from the planet Reptilon, which is in a counter-Earth orbit, which is why we haven't seen it, because it just is always obscured from Earth, because its orbit is the exact opposite of Earth.
That doesn't make any sense, because there are a lot of spaces where, like, we would be able to, we can see what's right across.
I'm just report what the show said.
Is there, wait, I have a question. Wouldn't we know because of the math? We knew that Uranus was there. No, we knew Neptune was there.
You think that the creators of Dinosaurs are worried about the math?
But we knew that Neptune was there, like, way, because of the math.
I'm just saying, I don't think math was ever a consideration for Dinosaurs. There's an episode where there's a dinosaur who dresses up as Santa Claus.
Believe me. Okay. Yeah, Tyrannos are the worst.
And this is, as you saw, Extreme Dinosaurs, which it turns out is... So, who said? Someone said it had Street Sharks vibes. Jazz Fats and Montgomery said that Extreme Dinosaurs had Street Sharks vibes, and that's because it was actually a spin-off of Street Sharks.
They do have pants. We know they did because of math.
They first appeared on Street Sharks as the Dino Vengers. They were T-Rex, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, and Pteranodon.
Ooh, and one of them, he has his horn broken off because he's battle scarred.
And they were turned into Super Warriors by the alien Argor. Well, because the Street Sharks were football players before they were turned into sharks.
The adventures of a particular T-Rex.
They were turned into the Super Warriors by the alien Argor Zardo.
Makes sense, yeah.
And then they rebelled against Zardo and fight the villainous raptors who were trying to wipe out humanity by causing global warming.
Zardo's a cool guy.
The villains...
Also, humans don't need help with that.
Yeah, the villains are trying to make Earth more habitable to dinosaurs by causing global warming.
Well, I mean, it depends on what dinosaurs you want. Because... like, you know, there were a lot of different eons of dinosaur with extremely different, you know, geological conditions.
It's true.
So like a T-Rex like couldn't exist at the same time as like
you're right, the T-Rex.
A velociraptor.
The T-Rex does look like Danzig.
Oh my fucking god. These dinosaurs, fuck. All they had to do was wait. Yeah, that, yes.
But
yes.
Do you know what Danzig looks like?
I mean, like this dinosaur. Oh my god, he looks so much like Danzig. Oh my god. Oh my god, he looks a stupid amount like Danzig. Like, he looks more like Danzig than I was expecting. I think that is Danzig. There's a site that converts any unit into Danzigs? That's how we need to start measuring things, Fluval.
That's true.
Can time be measured in Danzigs?
I'm sure.
Find a shirtless one. Can we, Fluval?
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm ahead of you.
Can we find a shirtless Danzig?
Yes, we can find a shirtless photo of Danzig.
Oh my god, he looks so much like that fucking
People
dinosaur.
also said he looks like Kylo Ren.
He does look like Kylo Ren.
He is equally wide.
Wait, they have to forget the past. They need to kill it if they have to.
That's a good call, Blogthoven.
Vin Diesel, yes. Vin Diesel's Street Shark commercial. That is necessary and relevant, I think. Personally.
Oh, it's very relevant. We just talked in depth about a Street Shark spinoff.
I just really want to, like,
it's
karaoke
Jawsome.
that song.
Oh.
Extreme dinosaurs.
We're looking at Boomer. This is Boomer. He's got the biggest mouth of them all. He's the whale shark.
Okay.
Say hello to that round mound of pound.
He's eating a troll.
Power slam. Very deadly.
Round mound of pound.
He loves to tenderize the competition before he eats them. Then we've got Sledge the Hammerhead. Sledge the Hammerhead loves to...
I love that it's just them beating up other toys.
I also like that he really actually seems like he's having fun.
The street sharks. He's a great
I mean,
threat.
are you surprised?
I don't know that much about Vin Diesel, except that The Rock doesn't like him.
Vin Diesel loves Dungeons and Dragons and video games. Vin Diesel likes video games so much he was personally involved in the making of the Chronicles of Riddick game.
That's kinda sick.
He made a video game studio before that was like the cool thing you did as a celebrity.
Is he a bad person?
I don't know. He's a nerd.
Shark!
I think I had one of those. I had a hand shark.
Rocky Balboa action.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had hand shark. I remember that.
He's just so excited. Boom, boom, boom. Vin Diesel rules, has a mic in every phone, in every home.
In every home in his house. In every room in his house has a microphone.
For spontaneous karaoke. That's fucking awesome.
That's pretty great. Much like our leaderboard. Oh no. Dinotherium from the Void has taken down Lick-a-Lot-a-Puss.
Lick-a-Lot-a-Puss
Officially
has
licensed-
fallen into second place.
Lick-a-Lot-a-Puss falling into the Void as officially licensed Battle Damage Fadson coming from behind in third.
Lick-a-Lot-a-Puss has been
This is
licked.
Poor Jedi I Know This in fourth and a dino named Muttaburrasaurus in fifth.
Ooh, a dino named Multiverse.
Yes. But now let's go to question number 13. True or false? Humans and dinosaurs coexisted. Is that true or is that false? I know the answer to this one because I can go back. I just went back in time and checked.
Oh, good. I'm so glad that you did that.
Yeah, but don't worry. We're going to cite our sources on this one.
Yeah,
don't
I
you
always
worry.
appreciate it when you triple check my work. Yeah, I really do appreciate it when you check like almost everything that I do, and then I have to redo it because you usually, you get little fins in there, and you don't have the best motor control, so things are sort of everywhere. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Fluval.
It could be a trick question. That's true. Things from the Void.
Obviously true.
Nice,
movie.
because they got 69%.
Could be a trick question. Sources or not.
Oh.
Be like, what
Okay.
do we know?
Well, so let's see what you picked.
How do we know what we know?
3 of you said true, 6 of you said false, and the correct answer is... Oh. True?
True.
Well, let's check our source.
Wait, true?
Okay. Here we have...
Man and dinosaurs coexisted.
Yeah, and this is, what is this from? This is
Where's
from the
that from?
Institute for Creation Research.
Oh!
Okay, well, why don't we check another source?
Why don't we check one more source?
Okay, USGS, the United States
no.
Geological Survey, says no.
No. Oh.
Says no. Okay.
Oh.
Well, then, in that case,
Oh.
the answer's false. The answer's false. Turns out the answer's false. We cited a bad source at first. Turns out it's false.
I love
glad.
it when you check my work, Fluval.
Thank goodness. This is why I'm the trivia master, because I double check my sources.
Yup.
And see, this is a kind of cheekiness Kahoot wouldn't let you do. You can't be this cheeky in Kahoot.
No, you cannot be this cheeky in Kahoot. What are you, Wikipedia first draft? Oh!
Oh, that is the meanest thing anyone
That's
has ever said
trash,
to me,
though.
Alice.
Why not both? Why not both?
Lick-a-Lot-a-Puss in first got it right, as did officially licensed Battle Damage Fadson in second, and Dinotherium from the Void in third. This is where Jedi I Know This in fourth, and a dino. Or a dino.
A dino.
Named Muttaburrasaurus.
A dino,
in
a dino.
fifth.
It's true.
Oh, it could be true if we mean the Flintstones.
Oh, wonderful. What's that in Danzig? Only translates to meters, kilometers, square meters, liters, joules, and years. Oh, we can definitely use that.
Oh, great point. Things from the Void. There's still dinosaurs in the sea today.
There are still dinosaurs in the sea today. We could have meant the Flintstones.
We didn't say it in real life.
coexist.
Okay. Should we give
On this plane of existence.
should we give points to everyone then?
And you are a human now.
Nah.
I like the implication that you were not a human before.
I agree, Alice.
I still maintain that in any animal being used as a vacuum or can opener or a can opener. And then turning into a camera and saying that's a living is the funniest joke ever.
It's a living. I also, Podcast The Ride recently pointed out how many times does an animal actually say that? How often is it? I certainly wasn't. I was Fluval already.
Yeah, Fluval was always Fluval.
You're dead to me, can opener. How dare you, record player?
How dare you?
I house and feed you, record player.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying what Fred Flintstone was thinking. He's not a good person. Why don't we go to question number 14, our penultimate question. What vicious acts of sabotage did archaeology frenemies Nathaniel Charles Marsh and Edward Drinker Cope commit against each other? Blowing up quarries when their team was finished with it to keep the other from finding things. Bribing pit operators to divert fossil finds to themselves instead of the other. Concocting redundant species that had already been discovered in order to pad their own numbers. Or one donated their skull so that his brain could be measured, hoping that his brain would be larger than that of his adversary. TLDR indeed.
TLDR indeed.
Interesting that all of these may be true.
All of the above option.
Where is the all of the above option?
Where is the all of the above option? What would you do to sabotage an archaeological
I just realized
rival?
I could have added an all of the above option.
You could have.
Yeah.
This Flintstones a ripoff of the Honeymooners, or is that something
It
that
definitely
your dad made up?
I've heard it is. It feels like one.
This is a Kahoot all of the above?
Well, a lot of you picked the answers, and yeah, they're all true.
They're all true.
They're all
true.
things they did during the Bone Wars.
The Bone Wars. Cliff notes for this question.
So Nathaniel Charles Marsh and Edward Drinker Cope were paleontology and archaeology rivals.
In the late 1800s.
Yes, and during the
America.
Bone Wars.
During the Bone Wars. That's right.
Bone Wars are ready.
They are. They are totally ready. But they did. They blew up quarries. They would send people out and then try and pay, the employees of the other off. They made up a bunch of redundant species that we are still sort of unraveling to today. And the most exciting thing is that multiple times in multiple articles, you see Marsh, he really wanted to collect a bunch of bones on this area of land that belonged to the Sioux tribe. And so he promised their leader that he would talk on behalf of them to the president. And he actually did. Nothing happened, like the president didn't do shit. But he actually talked to them, which blew everyone's fucking mind. Apparently. Which was hilarious. Happy for you. Sorry it happened.
It's one of the best tweets.
Yes.
Is that screenshot. Anyway, Bone Wars.
Bone Wars.
Marsh.
Yes.
No, that was wrong. Okay.
Cope's
final challenge before his death was to put his skull up to prove that his brain was larger than Marsh, and Marsh was just like, I'm not doing that. So
Can we pull
never
up a picture
learned.
of Marsh and Cope? Because you do need to see who these two individuals are.
Yeah, no, it really illustrates a lot when you see them side by side. Do you want to relive the tribute? Let's relive the tribute while I pull that up. California.
So right now we have here Marsh. Oh, and we have like an intern in the corner. That was interesting.
What the heck is going on with that? There we go.
That's so strange. So just look at these two men. We have Marsh, who was richer, and he is the guy with the big ass beard. And then we have every single confidence man that came to your town selling them instruments to save the children from the evils of Pool. And then those instruments never showed up, and he went to the next town. That's Cope.
And yeah, admitting you believe in phrenology is the biggest cell phone, Alice.
Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Two extremely rich men in the 18 whatevers. One just a little bit richer than the other, and he won. Marsh.
The richer
Marsh
one won.
Marsh won. He also did less bad science.
You might say Marsh was the Lick-a-lot-of-Puss of the Bone Wars. Because Lick-a-lot-of-Puss is in first, officially licensed battle damaged Fadson in second, and this is Horde Jedi, I know this, in third. Yeah, that was a weird signal intrusion that happened.
Signal intrusion.
Let's never speak of it again as we go to question number 15. But this is your wager, so wager your points.
Because this is the last
This
question.
is a final question, so you might want to go all in if you feel especially confident.
You might want to go all in. I'm very excited for this question.
This is an
Fluval.
interesting question, and Eagle Eye viewers may have seen it before.
Yeah, you might have.
But here we go. Question number 15 is coming up now. In the Marvel Universe, a mutant energy vampire, Dr. Carl Lycos is a pteranodon human hybrid, better known by which villainous name? Cretaceous Sam, the Night Strutter, Professor Rex, or Sauron?
Sauron. Sauron, Morgoth's most loyal servant. Dreadlord! It's already closed, Crowdper. Oh, you
Jass already closed Crowdper.
But here I am in fourth with all my ocean dinos in the year of Donda 2, 2022.
Extreme Dinosaur certainly did not get a second season at all. It was one and done.
Did they have nipples?
No.
Oh.
I mean, like...
They might have. In the illustrations, I mean, though. There were no nipples.
They look nippless to me. Yeah, they're not mammals.
Did dinos have some of them might have.
But they're not mammals. They wouldn't have any utility.
Mean all of those different categories that we made up?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So, three of you thought it was Night Strider, three of you thought it was Professor Rex, two of you thought it was Sauron.
You'll never know.
The correct answer is Sauron.
It's Sauron.
Born Carl Lycos, he was a mutant whose power was siphoning energy from other people. As a child, he was attacked by a mutant pteranodon, and the first time he siphoned energy from a fellow mutant, he transformed into a pteranodon man. This is Cretaceous Sam, a dinosaur who dressed, spoke, and generally behaved in the manner of a stereotypical Western outlaw, and he attacked Nightcrawler for being a no-good mammal.
No good, damn dirty mammal.
And speaking of Nightcrawler,
Yeehaw.
Night Strutter is an alternate reality version of Nightcrawler from a world where dinosaurs became the dominant species on Earth.
They mostly had cloacas, dinosaurs, but some of them, they think that they had pseudopenises, which is, it's just like, an extra bone thing to, help reproduce. We know how many nipples Nightcrawler has, but we don't know where.
Great question, Lena. Where is Cretaceous Sam's Disney Plus show?
When? It seems like he would be really good on Legends of Tomorrow.
That's a DC show.
Oh.
This is Professor Rex, who is a dinosaur version of Professor Xavier from the same world as the spectacular Spider-Ham.
Oh.
And this is Sauron, who doesn't want to cure cancer.
He wants to turn people into dinosaurs.
Wants to turn people into dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's a dinosaur. Sauron. Yes, R.I.P. Professor Rex is the cutest name.
It's true, Alice. I was on the lot when I shot my cameo in Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
Which go to the Radio Free Multiverse Twitter at RF Multiverse to see that cameo.
You should. It's
The
really
Disney
good.
bigwigs didn't want me to share it, but I did it anyway.
You did a really good job, Fluval. You did a really good job.
Thank you. I think I brought a
thought-
lot to the character of Fluval.
Yeah, and I mean, like, George Lucas consulted on that. I mean,
That's true. I mean,
You know.
he sure did. But now let's end the game and see who our winner is. This is Horde Jedi. I know this.
You know this?
Extincted in second, officially licensed Battle Damage Fatson in third, Hugh in fourth, Modern Crocodile in fifth, Dr. N.A. Malcolm in sixth, Bootleg Brontosaurus in seventh.
Good
Dinosaur
job.
from the Void in eighth, Lick-a-Lot Puss all the way down in ninth, lost all their points, bet everything.
That's a good point, Fluval. If the fanboys aren't complaining, were you ever really there?
That's a great point, Lena. I can't argue with that.
Crazy mode.
But don't worry. So, we don't worry, Horde Jedi. I know this. We know your address, so we'll send you a prize.
Well.
Yeah, Lick-a-Lot Puss really fell down on the job.
Lick a lot of puss.
But don't worry.
Lick a lot of puss.
Look,
Getting a little dry.
We're gonna mail something
Need a
to.
hydration break.
We're gonna mail something to I Am Horde Jedi. I know this, but there's a prize we all
We're
get,
all gonna get it.
and here it is.
That was so wonderful, Fluval.
That was great, and
was so
thank you
wonderful.
all for
Boom!
joining us for this episode of Grand Trivia. Remember, if you want to get Radio Free Multiverse merch, you can go to alice.deals, where you can get the logo shirt. Ooh.
Look at it. It's a logo shirt.
The logo mug, the slanderous I Heart Farts shirt, the Fluval beanie, the Gotham Earth shirt, or the Pirate Earth shirt with me shivering me timbers as a Jolly Roger. And this is at alice.deals.
It's a super comfy
/RFM.
shirt. It's a super comfy shirt.
You can also support us at patreon.com/Radio Free Multiverse, where you can become our loyal intern, either as a trainee, as an intern, as a better intern, as a best intern, as a superior intern, or as a biological intern,
Yeah.
where for $500 a month,
We'll send you hair.
we'll send you human hair.
We will send you our my human hair.
Your
Mine.
human hair.
I have human hair.
I'm
the
a
one with human
fish.
hair. More like Alice.Steals because of all that insane.
I was
value.
reading, Steven. Steven, I was reading the shirt. How dare you imply that just because I read something, it was true? I got so mad I put on all my hats. Somehow I put on another extra one. Nope. Nope. There they go.
It's a lot of hats, Fluval.
I was just that mad.
Yeah, I understand. Like, it's so frustrating. Yeah, Fluval is more hat than fish at this point.
But join us next week.
Join us next week
for more trivia from outside
more
of
trivia.
time
Thank
and
you so
space.
much for joining us.
And of
if
course,
you were not able to get in to the game, please DM
Yes,
us
DM
somewhere.
us.
And if there's an address in that DM, I don't know, maybe we'll just get something. Maybe something will be sent there. I don't know.
And of course, as Jazz points out, I'm dressed this way to promote Bat Month.
Yes.
Alice's podcast where she watches The Batman 5 minutes at a time.
Minutes at a time.
Yes. And of course, if you want to see more on this channel, join Radio Free Multiverse this Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific for Missed Calls with the Former Randoms, or the randoms of the Planet Scum Community Discord. Answer your voicemails.
Share your hottest goss.
Share your hottest goss, because that's this week's prompt.
It's a hot or cold goss.
And don't you worry, we'll see you next week.
We'll see you.
We have your coordinates.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away.